Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. In our last episode, we launched our failed attempt at Minmus landing, and today we are going to rectify this problem and we are going to Duna. Also, along the way, I've picked up a couple of mods. As you can see, we have restored our Kerbal alarm clock, and we have this fancy launch control button in the bottom of the screen. There is also precise maneuver nodes mod, which will allow us better control over our maneuver nodes and will let us do better maneuvering. The launch control is actually just a fancy thing. It will add a nice launch sequence to our spaceship. So, let's finish our time warp to Duna transfer window, which will happen any minute now. And let's go to the launch pad. Here we are. And let's start our launch sequence by pressing this Go Flight button.
Power transfer is complete. We're on internal power with the launch vehicle at this time. 30 seconds and counting. Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. All the second stage tanks now pressurized. 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. Liftoff.
Wasn't it beautiful? This launch sequence was used during Apollo program, and I think it's very appropriate for this particular mission. Although we're not going to the moon, it is going to be a huge leap for Kerbal kind. And we're continuing our ascent. Everything is in order. 20,000 meters. And our apopsis is already at 30,000. It looks like we'll have no issues in going to the orbit and transferring to Duna. $60,000 meters apopsis at 50,000 meters altitude. Everything is perfect. And just in a little bit we are going to leave atmosphere and fly into the space. Alright, our orbit is almost circular, so now it's time to choose Duna as our target and create a maneuver node that will bring us there. And you can see the additional panel from the precise maneuver nodes. This instrument will allow us to change our orbits very precisely and easily. And immediately we have an encounter. I'm still learning this new mode and I'm not really sure what I'm doing at the moment, so we are going to do it the old way. And here I found this mode for the maneuver nodes, which will allow us to do this, or focus on Duna and do our maneuver in this view. And I'm always trying to be very precise with the first maneuver, even though it is not required, because we can change everything in a matter of seconds, just somewhere between the Duna and the Kerbal. And I'm pretty happy with the current maneuver node, so let's create an alarm and let's travel to it. The alarm is here. Let's orient properly and start our interplanetary burn. It will take approximately 1 minute, but due to magic of video editing, it will take you less time. Here we are, our maneuver is complete. All we have to do now is travel. But for some reason, our encounter disappeared. So let's create another maneuver node between us and Duna and use it for the fine tuning. There we go. Another encounter, and we can do the proper approach right now. And here I actually found how to use the precise maneuver nodes. You can change the increment at which it changes your orbit or maneuver, and then use the plus and minus buttons to do very nice changes which are otherwise almost impossible to do. So here we are, let's create an alarm for our maneuver, time warp and execute. Almost there. And burn. We're not going to do the full power burn because it might be less precise. And I'm pretty happy with this one. Let's also take an EVA report high above the sun, and let's time warp into the sphere of influence of Dune. And it is that time when I have to say thank you all for watching. Remember to like, dislike and comment this video in the section below. In our next episode, we are going to orbit Duna, then we are going to orbit around Ike and return home with all the signs that we gathered along the way. Once again, thank you all for watching. My name is Darlock, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.